Hello, dear students, how are you? You are really missed. Today, we're gonna talk about Lesson 7, the international organizations. Already, we discussed the UNICEF before and the problems in the world and why the international organizations were formed. But today, we're gonna talk or represent some international organizations like UNICEF, IMF, WHO, WBG. Okay, today I'm gonna revise the UNICEF because we already talked about it before. But I'm gonna focus today on the IMF and the WHO. The UNICEF, it means United Nations International Children's Emergency Fund. This organization was founded in 1946. It was made to improve health, nutrition, education, and general welfare for children. So it's all about children. Provide food, shelter, and medicine to children. Okay, how does this UNICEF organization get its fund? It get its fund or money from contributions of governments, of course rich governments, and the private donors around the world. Alright, it has offices, this organization has offices in 190 countries in the world. Now, let's go to the IMF. IMF means the International Monetary Fund. It's talking all about money, helping the international economy of the developing countries. Okay, let's see. It was founded on July 1944. The headquarters of this organization is in Washington, D.C. in the USA. Now let's talk about why this organization was created. It was created to help 189 countries. Why? To develop their economies. It means make the economy better, make the economy of the poor countries or the developing countries better. Also to balance the money of exchange rates, okay, to make the exchange rates balanced. Why? To help trade. Also to promote international trade, so it's all about trade, buying and selling among countries. Also to facilitate economic cooperation and to avoid crises. As we talk about crises, alright, let's say we need to avoid depression because the Great Depression happened before in 1930s. So the job of the IMF is to provide loans to support the countries in case of currency shortage or problems in the currency. The Great Depression, which happened in 1930s, it happened because of the great economic fall or downturn. It lasted from 1929 to 1939. It's like 10 years. Okay, problems also in currency exchange between countries in trade, as there weren't enough money to pay for goods and services. This is what happened, and this is the role of the IMF to prevent this from happening. Alright, now let's go to the WHO. It's another different organization with different purpose. It means World Health Organization. It was founded in 1984. It's working in more than 150 countries. Its headquarters is in Geneva, Switzerland. Now, this organization was created why? To provide better and healthier future for people, eliminate diseases or get rid of serious diseases in the world, improve living conditions. So it's all for better future, better health. Okay? Now, if we want to compare between the IMF and the WHO, it will be in points. Number one, the meaning of each. IMF, it means the International Monetary Fund. The WHO, it means World Health Organization. The IMF, it was founded on July 1944, while WHO was founded in 1948. The headquarters of the IMF is in Washington, D.C., while the headquarters of the WHO is in Geneva, Switzerland. The number of countries in IMF is 189, but number of countries in the WHO is over 150. Now, the job of each one of them. It has jobs and mission. The IMF, its job is to promote the international trade, means encourage trade, make trade transactions better between countries, to facilitate economic cooperation, and to avoid crises, big problems like the depression. Now, the job of the WHO is to provide healthier and better future for people, to eliminate diseases and improve living conditions. Now, let's present some new words. Sanitation. Yes, sanitation, it's all about health. It's about environment, clean environment. So, sanitation here means providing clean drinking water and proper sewage disposal. Or you can say clean living environment. Now, let's go to nutrition. It means obtaining or getting the necessary food for health. Okay, so for example, you give the right nutrition for children to grow better. Now you have the word advocate. Let's read the example first. Okay, the UNESCO's purpose is to advocate for the protection of children's rights. So here advocate means publicly support, means the UNESCO here in the example, they support the protect or to protect the right of the children. They support the children's rights, but publicly they say it in front of the whole people or the international community. Okay, exchange rate. It's the different values of currencies between countries. Different countries have different currencies, like euro. It's in all Europe, they use the euro as a currency, but while in Egypt they have the Egyptian pound, for example. So let's say, do they have the same value? No. The example said 1 euro equals 16.89 Egyptian pounds. Now, attainable. The example first said, the goals of our company are attainable. Yes, it's good. It means something which can be achieved. So attainable means something we can achieve. Last word is stabilize. Stabilize, it means to balance, reserve, or make something fixed and secured. So stabilize coming from stable, something fixed, something will not change. Let's give the example. It said the government succeeded in stabilizing the economy. Stabilizing, it made it fixed, it made it better, it made it secured. Now, finally, please answer these questions. What is the main job of these organizations? WHO, IMF, and the UNESCO. Of course, you can add the UNICEF. Number 2, why the international organizations were formed. Thank you for watching and listening. Please check La Sierra for a new assignment, videos, and follow-up. Please study pages 55, 56, and 57 and the new words. Please read page 58, 59 for the next session, and thank you.